Hitting a slice really does suck. You've probably tried multiple fixes, wondering why does it always happen, especially with the driver. But why? I'm going to give you the most easiest, lowest hanging fruit to stop slicing and hit better drives. And it's all with just one tiny tweak to your hand position. One of the culprits to your slice is basically opening up the club face, and that can happen most of the time on the backswing, pretty early. Here's the thing, it doesn't work to try and manipulate your hands, to try and have some specific intention. So if I'm aware that I'm opening the club face, it's happening for a reason. For me just to say, don't open the club face and keep it pointing down more, that's going to help everything neutral. It's like, well, okay, fine. But how do I do that almost subconsciously? And the easiest thing is to grip the club properly. A lot of the times we have the trail hand on top of the club a little bit more. And you can see the hand is sort of over the top. It forces this forearm on top and my whole shoulder and everything just to be a little bit more on top. That's going to do two things. One, it's going to create an over opening of this club face, because if I'm starting here, it's very awkward to close it a bit more. So I'm going to sort of roll those arms open and open that club face. That's going to happen just because of the setup. But it's not so much the arm that I want to talk about, it's where this hand is positioned. We are going to tuck this trail hand to promote a square club face and a powerful connected golf swing release. Step one, take your grip with your lead hand just as you normally would. I'm not going to talk about lead, weak. I just want you to do it normally, how you normally would, to feel like you got a good strong hold. You can hammer down on a nail, whatever it might be that floats your boat. With this trail hand, we're going to intentionally feel like we're tucking. And we're going to do that specifically by using the heel pad of our hand. What we're going to do is place that heel pad on the grip, because too frequently golfers are gripping it in the thumb and forefinger at the top here. And those fingers, the grip is too much in the fingers, so it then goes over on top a little bit too much. Likewise, if you think I've got to tuck my elbow and get underneath, the same thing kind of happens, it's just a different orientation. We're gripping it in the fingers too much, and then we're over here. So we're still in the thumb and forefinger, but we're holding it in the fingers this way. There's no real pressure being applied to the heel pad. This is key because it's going to give us more stability and less movement as we take the club back. Because less is happening, because we don't have to think about as much, we're going to be more consistent. Place the heel pad on the grip first, right? That is the main feel that I want you to have. It's here. And if that feels a little bit awkward because you don't know where to sort of move the hand, what you can do is almost make a fist, okay? So we're making a fist underneath this way against that heel pad, and that's going to feel stronger in a way that we feel firmer. We're not gripping it in the fingers. It's more connected to the rest of our arm. So we're putting that heel pad in first and then forming the grip around it. And what happens there, this feeling of being tucked applies to the grip being a little bit more underneath, but we're applying the pressure where it needs to be. But one of the best things that happens with this intention, we end up putting the elbow in a much better position here. With this elbow naturally tucked, not intentionally manipulated with a poor grip, it just sits there. So we have this slight kind of gap, you almost, or at least level, between the lead arm and the trail arm. This basically is showing us, giving us evidence that the club is going to be more stable on the backswing, but as we release, we're going to be more here, rather than, where are we? Here. Or keeping that club face open, always having to try and fight that opening up. So with this grip, with that pressure, we can have that feeling all the way through the swing of being a little bit more tucked and underneath. It's almost like holding a tray a little bit at the top of the backswing. I've got the pressure up here against that heel pad. That's what's supporting it. It's not here, okay? It's here. This is what's giving me support. And by the way, this is one of the benefits of, having jumbo grips. It's not about taking the hands out of it. It's about that pressure that we can maintain all of the time. Little bonus tip for you, but I'm going to do some content in the future on these grips. Keep rehearsing that feel against the grip, the heel pad hitting there. The more comfortable, the more firm. Doesn't mean we're gripping it to death, but we've got constant pressure with that heel pad. Keep rehearsing that. We put the club down, take the grip with the heel underneath, and we're a little bit tucked, and we can swing. It's that simple to stop slicing.
Thank you.
Give it a try. Let me know how you get on. And if you want to get a bit more distance from your driver, this lesson is going to help you hit it longer, and now you're going to hit it straighter, right? See you next time.